Okay, there we are. We're here again for episode 2 of this career mode. Oh, that's a bit loud in me headphones. My team career, Vanwall, round 2, Jensen Button and Victor Martins. Let's see what we got. Gotta go to the channel. Let's see if we can beat Verb today. Well, today in this episode with the link. Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Am I gonna get there? At here, boom, paste. Maybe, might have beaten him. Let's see. Back to the stream. Maybe, might have beaten him. Ooh, I think I beat him. I think I beat him. Alright, but here we go. We're back once again. Fan sentiment is down. That ain't good. Cars performance system drives demonstrated perseverance. We'll analyze the data to identify areas. Blah 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 blah. That's Matisse. Owner training. Can I do any of this? I have 0 available points. We cannot do any of this. Fan rating. Damn. They don't like us. That's crazy. Rivalries. Nothing. 1 race finish. 1, no polls, no top 10s. Okay. That's fine. That will go up as we progress through. We need to do some upgrades. I'm thinking aerodynamics, because that is currently the one with the least amount of upgrades. I'm going to research that. And we'll leave it at that for now. Now, development. Here we go. Single development. 23 days. Let's get that in. And then, let's just go to the race. Chinese Grand Prix. Where are my gloves? 1 and 2. Here we go. Know what that is. Shanghai race weekend. Let's go. It's going to be a very interesting race. I think, once again, we're going to play as Button for this episode. I think it's going to be good. We'll do that. There we are. Perfect. Okay, let's let this load. Alright. Nearly loaded in. So I guess the goal for this race, since we, had a little accident in the last race, I guess the goal for this race is to finish. Well, it's to have both cars finish. Whether that's in the points, doesn't really... Oh, this is a sprint weekend. Okay, interesting. Sprint's going to be raining. Sprint qualifying's going to be okay. Go to next session. Quick practice. Okay, interesting. Alright. So, I guess, maybe we get some points in the sprint. Maybe, maybe not. Well, I guess we'll find out sooner or later. Yes, that one finished. Look at that. Time management. Boom. Get that one in. Oh, we got that one as well. Perfect. Okay, so that's some good research points. But, yeah, I guess for the sprint race, maybe, top 18 for us. And then for the main race, definitely want both cars finishing in the top 20. That is going to be the goal. But there we go. 240 cars in. Alright. Oh, shit, I didn't even see your messages, they weren't loading. Sorry about that, Verb. I was wondering why there was someone in here not chatting. I assumed it was you, and things weren't loading. Go to next session. 2-0 Laz? Haha, no, I'm not posting the cut races for these. I'm just gonna leave these as stream VODs, so...
But before we can race, we need to qualify.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense, yeah. Why don't we do Martins for the next few races? We'll get Button a few points, or hopefully, and then we'll race as Martins. Since this is sprint quali, I'm literally just gonna go out and do one lap and see if it's good enough to be in the top 20. That's all we're gonna do with this. Definitely increase downforce, I think, for this. G'day, Max. How you going, dude? Welcome, welcome. I'm pretty... Yeah, that is you. Just making sure. Right, let's go do that. Other thing I need to do. Select and customize. Yes, here we go. Drop the fuel down. We don't want any more than a lap. Flying lap. Not bad. It's me like, yeah, I think... Because normally when I recognize people in chat, I normally do it by profile picture because I have a photographic memory. And you keep changing your profile picture, so... Alright, drop it down into none for the end of this lap. Round we go. New cam, same cam, but I've got it on the wheelbase now, which is... I think I kind of prefer... I'll take a photo and I'll put it in the Discord after to show you what I mean. But yeah, I basically got it sitting on top of the wheelbase itself. But into turn 1 for this qualifying lap. Get something done as Jensen Button. Third gear. That was a perfect apex. And then get it turned back. Leave it in third so I can get the traction on the exit. That was pretty nice. And then put the apex to the right hander. Down towards the hairpin. Third gear again. Down to second, back up to third, get that short shift and get that grip. And then through the left-hander. I saw that chat message, I'll look at that in a moment. 6th gear for the apex, 5th gear now to get the car turned in. 4th, round we go, double left-hander to navigate, and out we go. That was a pretty solid sector there. Now into the final sector, it's going to be an apex, clip the grass slightly, and then third gear through, swing out to the apex curb, or the exit curb, sorry, and now we're flat on the power all the way around turn 16, as down the back straight we go, open up the DRS right about now, we're nearly out of fuel, that is totally okay, down towards the hairpin, penultimate corner, down to second gear, that wasn't too bad, I could have broken a bit later, but that is okay. Then we've got ERS on the way out for the final corner, one of my favourite corners on the calendar, and then to the line. There was a good apex. Deploy has been used. Where are we going to be? Oh, in last! Bro, what? That's crazy. I could have sworn that was easily like P17 range, not P22, P17 surely. How far am I off pole? Lewis Hamilton on pole for the sprint. Hamilton's dominating right now. Oh, I was a 10th off Jack Doohan. That's crazy. But Victor Martin's in P15. Max Verstappen is in 16th. That's crazy. Lance Stroll in 20th. No surprises there. Oscar Piastri's in 13th. That's not good. 2 Saubers in the top 10. That's not good for us. And Esteban Ocon is once again in the top 5 for Haas in quali. What the fuck is going on? Alright, that's all good. Let's go. Let's go do sprint race. I want rich mode back so bad I have to play the old games on the Xbox 360. Oh, damn. That's rough. Look, some of the old Xbox 360 games aren't too bad. You know, 2013's a banger. 2012's a banger. 2011's a banger. 2010 is, yeah, it's pretty good. I wouldn't quite call it a banger, though. 2014 was arse. And 2009 wasn't on the Xbox 360, actually. That was on the Wii. Okay. wet sprint race. This is going to be interesting. Let's just get straight into it. Straight into it. Yeah, well, the 2015 cars look like vacuums, and the 2014 cars look like something I probably can't say on stream because I'll get demonetized for saying so. But yeah, I guess you could say that. I guess. Right. So I guess the strategy with this, if it's like, yes, it's going to be raining, but I'm hoping that it's not going to be raining enough for intermediate so we can go on softs. Probably not going to happen though. Like, I doubt it will happen. But, we will see. Fire emoji. Okay, right. I know what you're on about. Yeah, I think you do. I think anyone who watched during that time will know exactly what I mean. Oh yeah, that is not dry weather. That is pissing it down with rain. Definitely not happening. We don't need to see any of this. Blah 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 blah. It's all good.
Work back, but give it 100%, and we can still come away with a decent result.
7 laps.
Come on.
I'm gonna go with 7.9 laps of fuel. Intermediate tyres. Let's go. We're gonna engage the clutch. Hopefully we can get a better start than what we did in Australia. To lights out, and away we go. Gonna drop that differential down. But that was a pretty good start. We're already past Jack Derwin into turn 1. Am I going to be able to get past Stroll as well? A little bit of contact on the way in. Or Hadjar slowing it right down. I'm going to drop the brake bias. I'm going to sneak through on Hadjar as well. And Gasly. There we go. So that's up quite a few positions in turn 1. Am I going to be able to slide it around the outside? You're good to go. No worries, Max. Thank you for tuning in. Lawson might get us back. No, we're going to get the traction down on the exit and braking for the hairpin right-hander, second gear. That was a fairly nice, yeah, that was a good start. That was a very good start. Something the AI do struggle with in this game is start. Oh, I'm going to slide out just a teensy bit and hopefully we can get that dry line forming. Weather report.
The rain's getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out.
Okay, so it doesn't look like we're going to get a dry track in this sprint race. Oh, a little bit of oversteer there. That was a bit scary. Obviously, we're not going to have any DRS in this race due to the rain. But we can get close to these guys in front going through the slow speed corners with that increased downforce that I put on the car. Short shifted up to 5th and then up to 6th normally once we get that traction. Gap is 6/10 to Martin's in front. But honestly, do we just act as rear gunner support at the moment? As, oh, we got cars behind, that's Lawson. He's going to shoot past me. And, oh, I outbroke myself a bit there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to clear the V car and get him back. No, so I'm going to drop down. Actually, here we go. Get a little bit of a switchback going. Yeah, he struggled to get on the power there. We're going to get back past. And that was a neat little move. Gone wide on the exit of turn 1. Down we go. Here comes Lawson back at me. Oh, I squeezed him a bit into turn 1. 6th gear. Am I going to hold that move off? I am just about. There you go. I keep pressing that by mistake. And Lawson's going to try the switchback. Is he going to get there? I'm going to short shift on the way out of turn 2. And we're going to keep that place just. That was a very tight battle. But we're going to come out on top. And now we've got to get closer to Victor Martins, our teammate, in front of us once again. But this whole season, the whole point of this first season is to impress the Brits and hopefully convince Russell and Hamilton to sign with us for season 2. And are we doing that at the moment? Possibly. I think round 1 was good. This not so much, but I've just got to stay close to these guys if I want the positions. This is only lap 2, remember? And on the way out,
battery charge is high.
Oh, we've got Liam Lawson. He's still like right behind us. So he's not making my life easy. But seems to be we have the best pace in the low speed stuff. Through the right hander. I'm really struggling to get the power down there. That's where I'm really struggling to get it down. Out we go. 0.2 of a second to Lawson behind. He's definitely going to pass me again. Looks like it's just going to be a battle between me and Lawson. There he goes. I can't do anything about that.
Keep on him, he might
And
make
he's
a
going to
mistake.
cover off the move. And, oh, got a red arrow. There's someone on my inside. Who's that? Yeah, Gasly in the Alpine. But yeah, Lawson's going to block that move off. So that is going to be us down to P18. So, good scrap so far with the RB. But looks like he just has the pace on us. And down to turn 1 for the third time. Oh, big understeer on the way out. And we're going to hold it on the outside line. Cut back in. And hopefully the cars in front start battling like they did in Australia. And we can sort of capitalise on that slow pace. Doesn't look like that's going to happen just yet. Need to get back past Lawson though. Because all he is going to do is hold us up and possibly overtake Victor in the in our teammate. Oh, okay, he was very slow there. I think that was probably a mistake from me. I shouldn't have gone that hot into the corner. 5th gear, down to 4th gear. Lovely stuff. 3rd now. Through the double left-hander. Back up to 4th gear. And I'm going to need Victor to hold up Liam Lawson, because I'm really struggling to keep up with him at the moment. Just down into the left-hander we go. Whoop! That was a bit scary. As out of the right-hander, yeah, I'm just getting nowhere close. Like, I just cannot get there. I can get nowhere near Liam Lawson. It's that corner where the AI are so quick. They are so quick. But here we go. Here comes Gasly. We're going to defend him. No! 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 For God's sake! Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. What happened? I must have moved over on his front wing. Oh, man. Do I have any damage? Yeah, I've got lots of damage. Lots of damage. Ah. Like, all I did was defend him. Man, that's such a piss take. But okay. God. Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Replace his front wing. Guess he's going to get well out in front of us. May as well just retire the car. There's no point. We're not going to catch them. It's a fucking sprint race. But I just hate sometimes how quick the AI are in a straight line. It's a joke.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those
But
tyres.
that is going to be sprint race over. Appalling. Absolutely appalling. But looks like I'm a bit of a crash magnet at the moment. Hamilton picks up another win. So he's 2 from 2 at the moment. He's absolutely dominating the season so far. But let us move on. Victor finishes in 16th. Very well done there. What the hell? Driver standing, so it's Piastri in 2nd place, Hamilton leading. We are still ahead of Victor, but we need a good race. A good main race. That's what we need to happen. Okay. Alright, let's move on to qualifying for the main race.
Welcome along to Shanghai, ladies and gentlemen, where it's Chinese.
Okay. Right, well hopefully we can have a better qualifying than what we did in sprint quali. Hopefully. I'm going to try this again. It's my glove. and we're going to do 2 laps for this one, since it is main qualifying. Let's go. Session 1. Hello, Wooly. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Gonna go balance setup again, I think. Gonna go fast forward it slightly. Actually, hold on. What am I looking at? What am I looking for? Yeah, here we go. Yes. Drop the fuel all the way down. And let's go. Flying lap. Hopefully, I really need a better qualifying than what we did in the sprint. Sprint race, we're just gonna forget about that, really. Just gonna forget about it. Oh, we got Norris on a lap. Gonna let him go. And we're gonna burn as much fuel as I can. Gonna let these guys go. That's Hulkenberg on a lap. That's George Russell on a lap. Yeah, literally, 100%. A lot of people feel that way. But let's go. First qualifying lap in the dry for the Chinese Grand Prix, for the main race this is. And across the line, as we head down towards turn 1, I really need a good lap here. 6th gear, 5th gear, through turn 1. Try and clip that apex as best I can. Nice. And then 2nd, clip that curb, although probably don't want to clip that curve. Now, power on the way out. We'll just clip the grass on the exit curb there. That's okay, we don't need to worry about that. Braking heavy for the hairpin. A bit of a lock-up, but it's okay for now. A little bit of ERS on the exit of the hairpin. I wasn't looking at my screen. Clip the grass there just a little bit. 7th gear on the way through. 6th down to 5th. 5th earlier than I would have liked. 4th, 3rd. That was a good apex. Back up to 4th. And then we get to put the power down as we head towards the left-hander. We've got Sauber in front of us. That is Nico Hulkenberg. And we might be able to pick up a toe, possibly, as we head down the straight. Get on the power as early as I can. Get on the ERS as early as I can. As we head onto the back straight. One of the longest back straights on the calendar. And down towards the hairpin. I think we got a little bit of a toe off the Sauber. And he's going to brake right on the racing line. And he's going to completely hold me up. That would surely be an impeding penalty. Okay, going to cut off his nose as we head towards the final corner. And then 5th gear on the way in. Use all of the track and then some. And to the line, it's going to be P11. 3/10 behind Charles Leclerc in 9th. So we're going to see where that puts us coming into the session. But that's not too bad. And I lost a lot of time with Hulkenberg there. So we're going to see what that does to us. That was interesting. I mean, it was a fairly solid lap. Just a bit unlucky to get Hulkenberg right there. George Russell currently on pole. 1.9 seconds. Yeah, so we are last again. It should be able to. I mean, there's only 1/10 behind Oliver Behrman. I should be able to get that 1/10. So here we go again. Track status is now busy. We're going to go out for a flying lap. Hello, Jed. Welcome to the stream, mate. And we're going to say, the goal is to improve by 4/10. That should get us into the top 20. That's what I'm thinking. Down towards the final corner. We're going to be the last one to get a lap in. Or the first one, actually. 3rd gear. Do the hairpin. Try and conserve the tyres a little bit. And then we're going to go hot lap. Down to 5th for the final corner. And away we go. Final lap of qualifying for the Chinese Grand Prix. And remember, the goal is at a 4/10 improvement down into turn 1. 6th gear, 5th gear, swinging out to the left. 4th, 3rd, cutting back in for the apex. And then 2nd gear on the way through. I need to get on the power earlier than last time. And we're going to get an improvement coming out of turn 1. We've actually practically matched ourselves through there. Hard on the brakes. We didn't lock up that time. It's going to be much better for us. And then on the way out, struggle to get the power down there. And we're not improving on this lap at the moment through the left-hander. Down to 6th, 5th. Really need to get it turned in, but I'm struggling. This car isn't really suited to the high speed stuff. And then out of the double left-hander, or 3/10 down on our lap. I don't think we're going to improve. Is it going to be 2 lasts in a row in qualifying through the left-right section, and then power out, 4th gear, 5th, 6th, and then power again. Now, the question is, how much time do I gain? Obviously, we were held up by Nico Hulkenberg on our previous lap. How much time do I gain from getting a clear sector in the final sector? 2nd gear for the hairpin on the way in. Huge gaining time and a massive snap of oversteer on the way out. I don't think we're going to improve. And, using all the track, a little bit of a track extend, it's not going to be an improvement. We're going to start last. God damn it. Oh, God. That's not good. Not good at all. Don't know where Martins is going to be. That was bad. That was a bad session. Just not one of my good tracks, really. Lewis Hamilton on pole again over Max Verstappen. Any shocks? Oh, Charles Leclerc, P21. That is rough. Our teammate is in 15th, so that's good. Ocon has been returned to Earth in 16th. But yeah, so I guess we're going to go. We're going to play a bold strategy. Instead of going last to first, like Jed said, we cannot win because we do not have the car. This is our first season. I'm not trying to win. But like I said earlier, our goal is for both cars to finish after what happened in Australia. And I'm looking for a top 18. I just need something to get ahead of the Haas's for now. And I need something bad to happen to the V-Cubs, because they are our closest rivals. Let's go to the next session. Race time. It's race time. I'm going to see how we get on. Alright, this is going to take a minute to load. Honestly, last to first would be kind of nice, but that would be very unrealistic. We're just trying to get some top 16s at the moment. That's all we're really trying to do. That is basically it. I'm going to see what we can get done. We're going to see what we can get done. Here we go. Dry race. Yes, it is.
And alongside me today.
So what we're going to do is race strategy.
Try to put the starting position out of your mind and just focus on
you
the race
reckon?
ahead.
Yeah, maybe we could do that.
Good job here today.
21.4 litres of fuel, I think should be good. And we're going to get going. Let's go. Chinese Grand Prix, round 2 of the season. And it's a very important round of the season. Let's go. Lights out. And away we go. And pretty bang average start. Leclerc seemed to best us a bit, but we are the only one on soft tyres. Down into turn 1. Oh, Leclerc tried cutting me off. I'm going to sneak up the inside for some of the AI. Oh, look at this gap that they are leaving me. This is very nice. In we go. And then around the outside. Don't want to spin or anything. Yeah, that was perfect. And we're going to get that grip on soft tyres. No, it's Berman. And that's going to give me damage. I'm going to storm up the inside, but that damage is really going to cost us. He just, he got on the grass. I couldn't react to that in time, but we're going to see how we go. I am going to ask, do we pit on lap 1? Oh yeah, this car's broken. Really broken. We've got a lot of damage. Oh, I've been hit. Someone hit me.
Copy that.
And we've got a car into the side. That's Behrman again. And that's a safety car. Someone just completely rear-ended me through that corner. I think it was Behrman. And we're going to have side pod damage for the rest of the race now. God, can't catch a break in this career mode at the moment. But we're going to pit now. Going to pit now, and we're going to see boxes lap. And we're going to now see if we can go to the end of the race. That is going to be the goal. Set hard tyres.
Copy that, hard, next time we box.
But yeah, someone rear-ended me there, right at the end, or right at that apex of that right-hander. What is the damage? little bit of front wing damage. The floor has taken a hit. We're just going to have to persevere. Definitely repair the rear wing. But what we can do, you can cheat the game by doing this. If you just storm into the pits, you can actually overtake cars. In we go. Down to 80 kilometers an hour. So we've got hard tyres set. We're now just going to the end of the race. That is what we're doing. Just going to go all the way to the end of the race. There we go. There's Behrman. He's back there somewhere. We are going to be ahead of him.
I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put it behind us and get back into this race.
No, we've got a pit stop error. And away we go. Oh, we're just going to jump ahead of Behrman. That's close.
That was our last stop. No
but out we go back into this race. And what we need to do is to start saving. Save ERS, save fuel. That should be pretty easy once we catch up in safety car queue. Lap 2 of 20, so it's the same length race as Australia. And that accident is not good. Cannot catch a break at the moment. Whoa. The hell? Why would that lock up that severely? There, that was a bit unpredictable. But we're actually going to struggle to catch up with the safety car queue now. Look at how far ahead they are on the mini-map. It's not ideal. 4th gear, 3rd gear. And what I need to do also is to get these tyres up to temperature. Looks like they pretty much are now. Safety car is going to do another lap. I think that is to let us catch up. Around we go. There we go. Perfect. And out of the corner. Use some of the ERS to catch up to them. So it looks like our main rival now in this race is going to be Oliver Behrman. We need to try and get some of that surface temperature up. Into the hairpin. Both Alpines all the way down here. Leclerc in 18th. So Leclerc is having a bad race. And left-hander now. There we go. And we have caught up to the safety car queue. Into turn 1. Onto lap 3. Oh, and then we're going very slow there. I really struggled to pull it up. I didn't want to lock up because I didn't want to cost myself any tyre wear. But these hard tyres will easily get us to the end of the race now. Just got to be managing them and try not to wear them out too much. 4th gear, 5th gear, 6th, short shifting it, so we have plenty of fuel. But in all honesty, we don't really need to save too much fuel at the moment. And out of the hairpin. Oh, just back it up behind the Alpine. Do the left hand up. Perfect.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates,
we're going to see what we can get done once this goes green.
Safety car in this lap.
We're going very slowly at the moment. Oh, and a lot of random oversteer there. Nearly tried killing me. We do have a very twitchy car, that is one thing we do have. Down the back straight, so it looks like it is, I think it is Yuki Tsunoda leading this race, or actually no, it's probably Max Verstappen, who is going to lead us away from the field. Back up to medium ERS. Prepare to resume racing. Oh. And we've got a concertina effect. Just like in China. I've got a 10-second penalty. Martins is stopped. What have I got a 10-second penalty for? Collision with Martins? Really? Or collision with Doohan? I didn't even see that message. But we're going green again. Through the final corner. I've gone very wide. Ignore that. And I can't... Oh, there we go. Now my DRS is activated.
But, your tyres
interesting.
at the next stop.
Interesting start. I've got a penalty. I don't know why Martin's was stopped. That was a bit odd. I think it's going to be a really poor finish for Vanwall today. He's trying to catch back up. I've got too much damage to continue. This is really not going well at the moment. Down into the right-hander. And out we go. Yeah, I'm not able to catch up. This car is too broken, it's too damaged. Oh god. Yeah, this car is destroyed. Absolutely destroyed.
Confirmed. We'll
Yeah,
receive
we're gonna
you at
box
the
to
end of this
retire the
lap.
car. I can't drive this, it's like, it's just too broken. Stupid game, man. Stupid, stupid game. Not even gonna defend against Ollie Behrman. Actually, unless I can hold him up for Martins. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, because Martins is behind. So I'm just gonna hold him up a bit. There you go, that's teamwork.
Got that confirmed.
Can I hold him up as I come into the pits? Yeah, I can. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, we're going to box to retire the car. We aren't going to finish the Chinese Grand Prix. But, yeah, might have to switch around a few settings because this is ridiculous. Just get rear-ended by AI. I'm too slow on the straights and I'm using a a low downforce setup and they just rear-end you all the time, so it's ridiculous, really. But yeah, a very poor second round.